Hello guys, so in this video we are going to be doing some more Nmap enumeration, and for this one it's going to be enumerating a little bit more or a little bit better the domain controllers. And the domain controllers I believe is 192.168.1.50, and that's because it is running Kerberos sec, it is running LDAP, LDAP SSL, and LDAP SSL over here as well, and MSRPC. So I believe this one is a domain controller, and I believe, let's see, I think it's 52 is also running the same ones, and they're both on Windows Server 2016. So both of them I believe are domain controllers. So because of that, I want to do a little bit more of enumeration because I want to find out the domain name. So then after that we can do a lot more enumeration. So it's a lot of more enumeration. Enumeration is key for the attacks, because if you don't enumerate, you are not going to know what you're attacking and what you want to go for, right? Or there's going to be missing information. If you have missing information, then you know it's like you're attacking blindly, right? So you don't want to do that. You want to have all the enumeration, so you can have some good, so you can know what you want to attack or what you should attack. So like I said, we are going to be using Nmap again. So if you want to do Nmap, let's go ahead and do the help command so you can see all the options that we have. There's a lot of options that you can do. Here they are. So basically the one that I want to run is the -A, and -A is it's going to do enable OS detection, version detection, and also script scanning and trace route. So that's the one that we want to do, and we are going to be doing it for both the .50 and .52. So let's go ahead and do Nmap -A, and we are going to say all the ports, all the top 1000 ports, and we are going to say 192.168.1.50, and what's the other one, 192.168.1.52, and we are going to do a PN, and then at the end we want to do OA, and we want to save this as a domain controllers enumeration. Let's see, so this is going to be running, it's going to do the A, which is like we saw before, OS detection, runs a couple of scripts, and it's also going to do it for the top 1000 ports, and there we go. So we get a lot of good information, more information than we got before. So we see 52, 50 failed to resolve, so we have to I think I did it incorrectly. So let's go ahead and do that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and copy all this good information that we got, and we are going to paste it in cherry tree. There we go. So as you can see over here, we can take a look, and we see that we have Microsoft Windows Kerberos, RPC. So this is a domain controller. This is a domain controller. 52. What we want to know is the target name is pen testing. So it looks like the domain is pen testing. Make this red, and the computer name is DC. So this one, the computer name is DC. So here's the entire name over here. So we can just make all of this red, bold and red. So pentesting.local, and DC.pentesting.local is a fully qualified domain name for 192.168.1.52. Cool beans. Okay, and yep, there it goes again. So that's looking pretty good. Did it do the OS, Windows CPE? There we go. It also gave you the evaluation, so that's something that you want to look at. Cool. Let's go ahead and also run for .50, because I guess I shouldn't have put quotes in there. But for this one, it's going to be 50. So we did DC basically, so we can do AD now. Yeah, that should be good. Just save it as AD. Right, if we go to the tab, if we do an ls or ls negative al, you can see that we have the AD enumeration and also the DC cool beans. So let's go ahead and see if that was done. It is not done yet. If we press enter, you can see that it is at 99.88%, so it is almost done. And we're also going to save that stuff in Cherry Tree whenever it is done first. And if you want to take a look, let's go ahead and zoom in, and we can do a cat DC enum and map, and you can see the same results it was saved in here. So if we need it, if by somehow we lost the Cherry Tree stuff, we can always look in here and we can see it. So now it is done scanning. You can see it almost looks identical to 192.168.1.52. So this is that 50. It looks identical, but probably the fully qualified domain name or the domain name is going to be a little bit different. So we see Kerberos, cool beans, and we can see it is in the pen testing domain, AD pen testing. So that's cool. There we go. So we can do that. So we got that good information. We got the domain controller, AD, the domain name, and the fully qualified domain name for that particular for that 50. Now we have a name for that 50. So that's good, because some of the attacks that we're going to be doing, or some of the enumeration that we're going to be doing, are going to require, you know, the fully qualified domain name or the domain name itself. So we can save that. What we could do is we can also run this for all the other ones. If we do it clear, we can do we didn't do that 50. Let's go ahead and say 51. We didn't do 51, so we can just do all in. What we could do, we can just run from that 50 to that 55, and then we can copy the ones that we have not done yet, and we can get the fully qualified domain name for them. So let's go ahead and press enter, and that's going to take a little bit because it's going to do all those servers, right? So let's go ahead and pause this. So we are done with the scan. So we can go, we got 52. We did not get that 50. So this is that 50. Also 51, we did not get that 51. So let's go ahead and copy this and paste it in Cherry Tree. Oops, why is it going so did I take too much, I think. Where is it? Yep, over here we got 52. We can see the fully qualified domain name is also in the same domain as the other ones. Cool beans. Oh, we can just do the same as we did before, so we can see it better. Just change the font to red. The next one was, we got 52. We need to get 53. Bunch of RPC mounts. And that's gonna be all the way until right here. A lot of stuff for this one. Paste that in Cherry Tree for 53. No text selected. Cool. Copy. Paste it. There we go. We can see the fully qualified domain name over here. File share. That pen testing that logo. This is that 53. This is the one that is running on Windows 2008. And you can see it over here as well. You can see that our county uses gas. We can exploit that as well. Cool beans. And let's get that 54 and that 55. Was that 55? Where's that 54? Nothing for that 54. Okay, maybe it's not up. Something that we can look at later. Copy. And this is going to be for 55 because that 54. Maybe it's not up and running. Okay. And for fully qualified domain name is student.pentesting.local. Cool beans, and save that. So that is it. That's all I wanted to do. Wanted to get a little bit more of enumeration so we can get at least the domain, fully qualified domain name of those servers, and also the domain name. The domain name is pentesting.local.